chatting with. I think the John Gordon one is the biggest nug. Look at that.
Good morning, John.
And then when we get these guys going, you get all these alphas going in the same direction. You have this big goal that they all want to get involved with. Then we can start doing some stuff. So if we take where we're at now, take where we want to go, that gap in between, time, talent, treasure, people, places, products, those items we break down in between, fill in that gap, ask those questions to the topic. So right now, our big topics are the national anthem stuff, emerging events in business, down here in Florida, the primary caregiver versus the big box screw over of the vets down here, the national anthem issue. And so I like the idea. John Gordon's got all his positive books, like the BU Challenge with John Gordon. Get some of his books, start networking in with his folks that are really positive, with our Cornell alumni, and then from there we go. The other big thing is that building bridges from Compton to Cornell, building bridges from Compton to Cornell, because somebody has to give a shit, and nobody's giving a shit. The alphas are in athletics, the alphas are in the military, the alphas are not in politics. What has happened in politics is the Peter Principle. Who the fuck would want to run for something in this political environment? Nobody. So what happens is at best, average betas, average Charlie personalities run for office, or even weaker than that. Then John Maxwell's leadership of the lid takes place. Good people leave, bad people stay, time goes on, we don't vote them out, term limits happen. Now we have an incompetent political base that needs to be defunded. The police don't need to be defunded, these politicians need to be defunded. And if Americans really want to do that, they got to do term limits. But term limits won't pass, ever, because the politicians aren't going to vote them to get self-fired. Why would somebody do that? So you got to get in that whole breed of independence, where guys get along in the middle, get rid of the left, get rid of the right. And the only way you can do that is viciously independent alpha personalities that can handle the TV media mob, that can handle the haters, and they stick with their tribe and they do what's right. And I think that's what we're going to have going on. I think the podcast is connect those guys. We start off with the doctors. We start off with the Navy SEAL guys. We start off with the Blue Angels. We help them get some businesses going. We get them networked into the community. We reach out to the football guys down here. Reach out to Rivera. Reach out to Chad. Reach out to Jason. We check out the Florida dynamic down here for the Snoop Youth Football League. We reach back out to Snoop. We have the youth football guys. So we have youth football. We have the number one running back in Ivy League history. We have one of the top. They just came out on Forbes. Like, he's ranked, like, he's ahead of John Maxwell by Forbes. That's a big deal. We do that 31-day or 30-day positive you challenge. Track it. See how many folks come on board with it. See the results, the momentum. Time, talent, treasure, people, places, products. And then we do it. We average out 15 to 25 contacts a day. We do that massive action plan that Tony Robbins talks about. We do grip and grins. We meet people. We push the envelope. And then at the end of the month, we just see what's up. And then, look at this. We live where everybody else wants to vacation. I'm building a new mooring station, it looks like, almost there. This is beautiful. off the day with our Mojo. You get the fitness thing right. Jocko, the Navy SEALs, get after The Rock. We beat The Rock up. We beat Kevin Hart up. Beat Mark Wahlberg up. Beat them all up. Tag them. Ed Milet. Beat them all up. Gonna beat them to the gym. Beat their workout up. That's what I notice that competitors do. They want to compete. They want to go after it. And people that don't compete, they don't get it. They stay home. They're hitting their snooze button. They're not like, hey, let's get up and go to the gym. And you get your body right, your mind gets right, and then you want to do good stuff. So that's where we're at. We want to do good stuff with good people. I think that place was right over here we were talking about.
Right on.
But down here, like one of the big goals, Club Med, right down here, shaky business right now. Turn that into Canamed, just like Mike Tyson's doing with Tyson Ranch down in Southern California. Got to have a way to bring back this biggest, largest domestic emerging new niche of business that there is the agricultural sector of America. On the back of the $10 bill is farming hemp. So right now, like Martin Van Buren, Free Soil president, let's figure out this apprenticeship program. Let's figure this out. Where we teach people genetics. We teach people how to grow. We teach people how to cultivate. We teach people cannabis. We teach them the science of it. And then we get after it and we get the big business folks out of it, and we get the people that need the medicine, the veterans with PTSD, the football guys with concussions. I mean, that shit's all real. People kill themselves. Vets kill themselves at 22 a day. Rashawn killed himself. This ain't gonna. We gotta figure a way to keep the alphas alive. And you gotta do that through association and giving a shit.